Hello everyone, my name is Sumit. I hope all of you are doing great and welcome again to my channel. Today I wanted to speak about a thought that crossed my mind once when I was struggling with some issues personally in my life. And that was a point of time when I was not doing so good mentally and emotionally and financially as well. I have spoken about this issue in another video. I should be putting the title or the link in this video only so that you can watch it. I won't dive deep down into this again, but I'll tell you about that experience, that thought that crossed my mind, and since then it has made my life so easy. It actually changed my life, the way I look at life and how it traumatizes people, personally myself. See, when we usually go through some stress and some pain in our lives, we keep questioning, and just like me, so many people go through a phase that they do not understand what to do at that point of time. We struggle so much to find ways out of that problem, or we pray to God, or at least we expect that once we get out of this problem, everything will be resolved and the life will be perfect. And we do not expect or even think in our wildest dreams that there will be another time that we might fall into a state of stress again. But to be honest, this is life, and however we try to keep sane and be in the best situation forever, times change and everything passes away, the good times, the bad times. And so the bad times do come again. They look at you. And that is the time when your wisdom comes into play. Your personal experiences, the thoughts you have went through when you were struggling the past time. Now this new time which is not so good to you, in this time you must use those experiences and use those learnings from the past bad phase. The learning that I had, the thought that crossed my mind at that point of time, I remember that incident specifically. I was riding in a three-wheeler auto auto rickshaw, and it was so bad that I told myself, whatever is going to happen, I'm not going to die. Whatever is going to happen, whatever amount of emotional or mental pain, at least it is not killing me. And if it is not killing me, then why am I worried about? What will it do? Because the pain and the stress that I'm experiencing right now, it is coming from my mind only. It is coming from my brain structure. It is coming from experiences and expectations of my life, from my life. Okay, let's take an example. Assuming that you have failed in an exam, you didn't make it up in a relationship, somebody cheated on you, maybe you were not faithful and the relationship is going to die. Maybe you missed the salary, maybe you lost that job, maybe you were fired. There could be multiple reasons that could give you stress at a point of time. And I understood that pain only comes when we are either thinking about the past or either the future. The pain from past is with memories. Somebody did that to us. But the past is gone. It is not here anymore. It's just in the mind. And if we try to operate the mind in a way that we don't need to remember the past, then the pain is gone. It's just a story right now. It happened already. It is not happening right now. I know many people would say it's not so easy to forget your past. It might not be. But this idea of accepting the fact that it is not easy also comes from external sources. Our environment has taught us that it is not easy. But I have personally experienced the moment I stopped caring about other people, maintaining a particular image in the society, that I should feel pain. People think that they should feel pain. They romanticize pain. People make films, music, art, they write books on pain. And that they mention and that they teach their audience that it is difficult to get over pain. But people who do not identify with all of those stories, for them it is easy to forget pain. I have experienced it. There was times when it was absolutely impossible for me to forget pain, my past, etc. But when this understanding developed into my consciousness that it is just a story, it is not happening right now, and I do not want to romanticize the idea of putting myself through pain. That was the time, and since then, whatever happens in my life, it just happens. And if it becomes a painful past, it becomes a painful past only. I do not carry it in my present. Now we might think that, okay, we might deal with the past. How do you deal with the future? The pain of future. What if I will not get married to that person? What if my boss will fire me? What if I am not able to make it in life as big as I would have expected all throughout my existence? What if I am not able to make my parents proud? What if my relatives die? What if my parents die? This what if, this assumption, this expectation, false expectation of pain already, which is not existing right now, which is in the future, which will definitely happen. But what? Is it going to kill you? If it's not going to kill you, then you should understand that things will happen. Everything will pass and everything will come. We should feel pain if something unnatural happens. But everything in the world is natural. Nothing is away from nature. If somebody is going to die, they will die because that is natural. And if you are going to lose your job, if you're stressing over that, if you're stressed about your partner getting away from you in the future, that will happen. People are not made for each other forever. They are not. This false hope of this false romanticization of everything into our lives has been done by the society. They teach us to feel pain. to feel sad, to be stressed, to destroy ourselves. But that thought has changed so much in my life. Whatever happens, I am not going to die. And even if I die, death happens. Everyone is going to die. There is no single human being on this planet that will not go through suffering, that will not go through good times, and who will not die. So even if we die, it's going to happen. And what's so sad about it? What's so sad about other people dying? What's so sad about your parents dying? What's so sad about your relationships breaking? We might feel pain for a little point of time. For example, if we crash our feet into a bedpost, our finger hurts, toe hurts, it does. But the loss has already happened. And we forget that. Shouldn't it be like that only? How would it be that if even the pain is gone, but we just remember that we were hurt once and we keep focusing on it? Our toe colliding with the bedpost. It's been months now. The pain is gone. The real hurt, the injury is gone. But you just remember that past, that you were hurt by that incident. And you keep remembering that. Isn't it stupid? The amount of pain was natural. But if you keep remembering that in your mind, if you keep rehearsing that mentally again and again and again, it is going to bring pain. It might make you insane as well. Even if the injury is not there, it is gone. It is long gone. The pain is gone. The entire pain is in your mind only. So when people leave us, when bad things happen, it comes as shockers in our life. And it does give pain. I'm not expecting anyone or myself to be numb or emotionless or feelingless. But I'm expecting myself or all of you people to understand that everything is going to happen, and whatever pain it brings should be natural. It should not be romanticized for a longer period of time and make our lives miserable. And people who say that we do not have control over it, you have control over it. We all have control over everything in our brain. We just have to stop romanticizing pain, the idea of pain. Have you seen few people that are so realistic about life, rational and logical? They move ahead of pain and trauma and stress much easier. And people who romanticize everything, they are more emotional, not only sad. Being sad is not the only emotion. They possess higher emotional ability. They feel more happy. Not even happy, they laugh. They get more angry. They get more stressed. They get more excited. And they hold more pain. And there is nothing to romanticize about it. And not feeling pain for longer period of time does not make you a cold human being, does not make you a bad human being. It is so natural to get over pain. Have you looked around yourself? Have you looked at animals? Have you looked at the nature? Whatever loss happens and it regrows. It gets over it. It doesn't hold pain for life. I'm not only talking about the pain that has already been caused to us by an incident. I'm talking about the pain of an incident that has not even taken place yet. Most of you people are worried about your future, stressed about your future. This worry comes from so much expectation. But who has taught you to expect so much out of yourself? Your promises, your responsibilities with yourself and other people and the society. So many of you have taken oath to make your parents feel proud. And what if you are not able to? What if you don't make it? Then do you not deserve to be happy? What if you're not able to buy that particular thing that you wanted to buy for your parents? What if you're not able to do that? Why should it make you unhappy? Why should it break you? Why should it make you feel any less? Have you given any consideration, any thought about this idea? That whatever we are doing is not necessary. We are just taking everything upon ourselves because we are romanticizing everything. This is being marketed. This idea of making our parents proud is being marketed globally. What is the need of making somebody proud? Will they be proud of you if you be materialistically successful? If you gift them a certain car or buy them a house, will they be proud then? And this is what you people are romanticizing. Is it not a shame? Is it not a humiliating thing for a human being that you are giving your parents something and you are buying their pride? You're buying their appreciation in return of something. Then that is not true love. It has been marketed so mindfully to promote consumerism. If a young boy would take an oath that I will buy this house for my parent, I will earn so much, I will fuck my life, struggle so much, and whatever pain I go through, I will do this for my parent. You will die, your parents will die, but who will win through this consumerism? Who will win through you making money? The capitalists. Whatever you are doing in your life, you're not doing it for yourself or your parents. You're doing it for them, the people who are controlling your minds, who are marketing and selling you these romantic ideas of making your parents proud, making your whatever proud, making your husband proud, making your wife proud, making your children proud. People are struggling so much in their life to make their children proud. Eventually they end up spending zero amount of time with their own children. Then what is so good about it? You struggle so much and you end up spending zero time with your parents. What is so good about it? Is relationship, is love not to spend time with each other, share bonds? But whatever you are doing is you're trying to make it materialistic. You're trying to, commercialize your love, your bond with your own parents, with your own children, with your own loved ones. You're trying to buy their love. You're trying to prove something to them. But you don't have to. And that's what is bringing you anxiety. Something that is unnecessary and you are dying for it. And you are stressed about it because you think you might not be able to do that. You have promised people, you have promised to yourself. All those fake promises gives you stress and anxiety. What is the need of all of this? Why can't we people Live life as it is. Why are we so proud? Why do we feel so proud in being a bigger consumer? Why do we want to, you know, give profit to the capitalists? What are we earning at the end? Is it not selling your emotions, buying your parents? You're trying to buy your parents. You're trying to buy the society, trying to buy their love. And if love is bought, and if you think that your parents will only respect you, appreciate you, and love you only if you do a certain thing in your life, then that is not love from your parents' end. This is totally business. This is commercial. All of what you people are doing is being sold to you. The idea through films, through music, through music videos, raps. They just they're just bullshit. They're just filling you with all sorts of, you know, stupid ambitions. People are stressed over not being able to buy a Nike shoe. People are crazy about sneakers. Whatever they are earning, they are spending on their sneakers collection. Like there are so many different kind of fetishes that people possess, but I'm specifically talking about this because this one actually I find so stupid dumb. Like capitalism and consumerism has made human brain so dumb and so numb that whatever they see, they want to grab it, they want to have it in their life. Thousands of years ago, people were not as stressed as people are right now. They had no huge expectations, they just wanted to live a life enough to survive, to live healthy, content. They just needed a house as shelter, food, water, clothes, that's it. And a continuous supply of income that keeps their life going. No huge ambitions that kept them woke and awake all night. People glorify this idea of true dreams don't let you sleep. What is so glorified about that? That's a stupid thing. Why should you not sleep? Why should you not give yourself time enough to be happy and be in peace? Why should you always be stressed about something? Your nervous system is fucked up totally. Mine was as well. But this thought has changed my life and I wanted to share this with you. I hope that you could find something meaningful through this conversation. I have a lot of other things to talk as well, that I'm learning through life, that I've learned through life. For a long period of time, I've started observing life so closely because I'm not running anywhere. I am not sad with the past. I am not worried about the future. And so I am in my present and I'm observing things. And I'm putting my full attention to everything around me. Not in my past, not in my future. And so I feel happy. And that is what I wanted to share with you. If you got something from this video, give it a like. Subscribe to this channel so we can meet again. And bye.